Hello, good evening. Back again. I would like to give more idea about why you should be with flying road technology and what's flying road. And my vision to in the future smart mobility, where I see like companies are will start looking at it and really, but it's really important first, to give hope, and really good hope for investors who really had hope and big hope in rideshare companies, investors in 2000, like who especially invested in like 2015, 16, and one of them is my client, but he's like one of the biggest investors and left, Prince Walid bin Talal. You were my client. I was actually solving solutions for you and your security systems and your palaces and your companies in Saudi Arabia. Like back a few years ago. And I really like you, and you're businessman of the year. You're one of the smartest economists in the world, and I'm telling you, again, I will solve this issue for you, and I will make your money go. I will make self-driving go. Well, would work with the smart solutions, and I will ask you, to come and to listen, to this presentation, to explain to you where how rideshare is going wrong, and how what's flying roads and how we're gonna fix it. And for me, to enter as a rideshare, I think it's everyone is benefit, in the market, because I'm gonna keep giving solutions, and I'm gonna keep opening roads, since I got into driving, and I'm doing this, I'm giving solutions. I know some people keep have learned, or I shared with them like one part of my idea, this would do it. I don't want to go into details who took my app and my emergency buttons, and 2 years ago through Nvidia company, and it's not the time. I keep replying in the market. Yes, I'm the in the dark, like how you see now. Okay, running, racing in the dark. Okay. Some people sees me, and who sees me, the people are like really inside the race of rideshare, and of who will have the first self-driving cars. Yes, I don't have like a company. I don't have like engineers. I don't have capital. All I have is my car, my brains, my knowledge, technology, my engineering, and I learned and I picked from the sites that I used to go, where I was like, the top of the company, the top of the manager of a company, the business owner, but I'm in the site, helping my just site selling, helping my and learning from my technicians and engineers, and where I came up to give up my solution, to give solutions, for design my own solutions. With all this technology, yes, that's a new industry for me. I learned it the same way, but I have to drive, and I picked up I found the needs. There's lots of needs. I didn't find anybody in the market, maybe except Elon Musk, you know. And this is why, you know, you have like companies like GM, you know, like they're shutting down, they're laying off lots of last year 14,000 people. I was really, you know, sad for them. And again, shut down the facilities of North uh, uh, America, you know. Even our president Trump was like really angry about it, you know. He said, you know, they better, you know, like have they better start the facilities again, you know, and take back the employees and make cars to sell, you know. And the question here is, make cars to sell. Can they make cars to sell? Here's the question: can they make cars to sell? They can't, because if they can, they would have made it. Again, you know, their strategy was really clear. You know, even they were like they were after ride shares, you know, the management, and after self-driving cars, you know, the imaginary solution. And I don't know how qualified people, you know, for I never I wasn't in the meetings, or I never been in the meetings when, you know, the decision makers and like Uber left GM, you know, everyone, you know, even Google, you know, like they all got, you know, the trick of seeing, you know, a car on a self-driving car on a video, you know, edited video. And you know, you have lots of CCTV engineers, camera engineers, artificial intelligence, you know, and camera, you know, people that you have the marketing people that they sold, you know, all this stuff, you know. And the business development managers, you know, they've been get fooled for this, you know, because technically, you know, someone should have advertised, you know, someone should have advised you, you know, and that it's you have false alarm, you have so many issues, blah, blah, blah. But throwing all my yes, I would throw research and do development, and but throwing my all my eggs on it, and removing all my strategic managers, where people came from the showrooms, maybe they know the rich riders from the marketing, you know, with marketing background and this and that, and you know, replacing them with software engineers that they only see software is the only tool they have to fight in this market. And so this is what it led them, you know, to even put their goals based on taking over drivers' jobs, and making automated systems, which is it's hard to do. But for me, as marketing, yes, I see technology, and I see, you know, like the goals of my country and government, you know, is to and the car and auto industry is really important, and people on the streets, you know. And yes, I see, you know, the problem is coming from strategy, and strategy is decision, and to learn industry in first place, you know, I don't know how you learn it from data. You should learn it from reaching your market segments, you know. That's how I learned it, you know. So yeah, that's the problem. Now, when I come with solutions. I've been coming with solutions first, you know, based on that, you know, when you don't have qualified, everything is run by software, blah 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 blah. You have low safety, you have problems in safety, you have income problem, you have things, yes, I would spend, but spend, make technology that I need. Yes, it's there, but we will use it for a need. Okay. On the other hand, you have like, oh, flying cars now here. Oh, okay, now self-driving cars doesn't work. Let's try flying cars. And again, decisions are not taken into consideration. First of all, that you're investing in a rideshare. You're making a rideshare company. Rideshare is about safety. So yeah, you want to go flying cars, flying helicopters. Been there forever. But I don't know, people never use them as transportation, but you always heard about it. So yes, is it the solution? Is it the future? Is it, and then start again, people, imagining, like, oh, okay, we're gonna make this type of cars, flying cars, and this, and then again, it's like self-driving cars. And I warned everyone, 2.5 years ago. Most of my riders know me, about, I was totally against, self-driving cars, and I was saying it's a scam. And this is why maybe people did not like me in the market, and especially crooks, they hate me, and I don't like them because they're who the one who created the holes to fall in. But for me, since I was in industry, whenever there's a problem, I'm happy, because it needs solution, and that's where I work on, and I work on solutions, and I find the best technical solution, technology to use. So I came up with so many different technical solutions in the industry. But today I want to talk about flying roads. And this is like the solution that everyone is looking for. That's the magic solution that government, technology, like self-driving cars, like flying cars, like Goodyear tires, like riders, drivers, car owners, everyone, basically is looking for, honestly, this coming solution, flying roads. It may sound, like oh, a lot of flying roads, it makes you imagine that roads will fly. But it's more logical than any other solution. It's based on marketing needs, total market needs. There's need for having a safe drive, safe rides, and like, I want you to go home, work. You come, you go every day. Safe way. You have the right to have safe drive. You have the right to have, like, you're going to the airport to have a safe drive. You're going out of club to have a safe drive. You don't want to end up with drama. Even if it's not our fault. But that's the need I've seen. We really need safety in freeways. Especially they're getting crazy when there's traffic jams, and in cities like San Francisco. And I was like really slammed and shocked. By San Francisco years ago, and now, and driving, it's really getting aggressive, and causing car accidents, and lots of car accidents every day, and that's what caused, like, actually even make the traffic worse. And yes, I need safe drive. I need to go home and come home safe. Yes, everyone like to do that, and this is what we offer on flying roads. It's 100% safe of car accidents. So I'll explain how, and also it also help for the other needs. Is once it's safe, 100% free, no car accidents, and the roads are moving, so it's faster than normal roads. Yes, so need for safety, need for to beat traffic. That's a need. If you can design a solution for it, yes, if the solution that will make it work safe. Okay, yes, flying cars are fast, but they're not safe. Uh, Plenty of cars, no control on cars, on flying. Imagine thousands of car over your head. It's no way it will be safe. And high insurance, and we can go on that side. But yes, I need the technology. I need the flying technology to use it. I need the flying rods from the flying tires from Goodyear tires. Yes, we need them, for solution that will help the end user. Because my concern is the end user. If the end user is happy, if the driver is happy, if the car owner is happy, if the rider is happy, everyone is happy. Everyone, that's the main goal. That's they get happy. And they're satisfied. I'm sure that's our main goal, because especially riders, the drivers are your customers. They're your end user, whether they take rides or whether they buy cars. So yes, so I need to know what's their needs. Yes, need of safety, need of passing traffic. Like really fast, and this is why I came up with solution. Okay, we need to make like special roads, flying roads. But yeah, if I want to make like new roads, and yes, first of all, yes, we have, if we put self-driving cars, if we put them all together in one road, like as everyone like now they're trying to find solution, and yeah, they can work, but how we gonna use that? I need the safety. That's safety, if, and if I put them in streets are made and built for self-driving environment. I'm not making them on based on like available environment. No, still they're in early stage. But yes, I can use them, and make roads. But if I'm gonna make like horizontal roads, and expand, making new freeways, that would be expensive. Give roads from the city. Yeah, that will be like still, it's gonna cost you from the traffic jam. So I thought, the best way is, and even like making like roads for new highways, that it's like highly cost for infrastructure. So I thought, as a private business, I patented something that's called flying roads, to make, to expand the freeways, and vertically, and make like roads above the roads, and use technology where you can the flying technology, to take you, like the second level of road. So it's not hard to make, like a road, like a little bridge, a road, like a tunnel, and it must be, covered, because I don't want like any rain or snow or even fog, in the road. So I will cover it with like a solar panel. So even get like energy, and get like investors from solar guys, if, Mr. Bill Gates, you were supporting the green energy, and doing a lot good in Africa. This, yeah, that will this project will help Africa, to make like just like easy road above road, and then it's used for self-driving mode, for safety, and for reducing the traffic. So I'll move the self-driving above there, and they can go, up by left too. But I would like, the flying feature to use, for even when I go to the city, I have like other roads, where we can easy expand them also, like vertically, and make a road higher, where you have like a traffic, one road is jammed by traffic, and then like for example, like Broadway, the tunnel of Broadway, can you imagine you have a road just like you can just go by your car and fly up, get on that road, fly down, and with safety precautions and safety for when the car fly up and fly down vertically, So I just need the car to fly that much, and with safety precautions, and then I will put it in, and it has to be in self-driving mode and automated, just to give me zero of car accidents on this freeway or flying roads. And of course, this flying road will help the, emergency cars for saving people's life on freeways. Like uh, when there is a car accident in freeway, and the freeway is totally blocked, and then you have like emergency cars are coming from like the other side, and it's all blocked, and they have to remove cars till they go through it, and which just takes time, So yes, would flying road one, faster road, level one, level two. When we go, it opened more innovations, for people, for innovators, to look for the straight for like for a goal of needed innovation, for really needed reasons, for less congestion, for helping the sad limited, self-driving cars to move on. For auto manufacturer, it's about time, you make smart cars. And that's what I was looking for, calling for smart cars. Get the car smarter. The smarter you get the car, the more you make it like defensive for against car accidents, and give like better maps, real maps this is how we're doing our like app, and maps and ride share once we do that. So yes, uh, that's the patent idea. That's me. I patent it. I want to give like flying roads. My future goals, ride share, and also a car, my own car, and also helping cars have this feature too, and using flying roads by investing with me, so we all companies wanna invest, we can do. Government, wanna invest, and I'm gonna be investor, because I'm gonna have like five. My company structure will have like about this type of investors, about five investors. Of we have like government, who wants to allow us to do this in their cities. Of course, it's gonna be tool, and this tools will be paid off by riders, by and where we can have government, and Department of Transportation can add more public transportation and get like higher price, and to encourage, single drivers, to go on the public transportation, and my ride share, and Uber left. You gonna be there? Let's see. Or are you gonna be flying on the air? or you know, if you want to buy cars in the future that can go to fly safely to higher level of roads, pass. You want to go work safely? Yes, you have government. You have save your car, put your car at home. Save your mileage. Use it for for fun. Or buy your future flying roads car. See which companies are doing that time. Who's involved, and at the same time, investors. If I was in Uber and Lyft investors. If I was I would just take the 40 billions and the 20 billions that these idiots are burning, okay, in management, and bring them, okay, let them invest it, bring them here, and bring them in like in a long-term investment and a long smart solution. And by the way, all these ideas, this is like one of my solution. We still have the trade risk solution. The future trade risk. And where it's not gonna make any rider get in the wrong car, or it's not gonna make driver pick the wrong riders. It's the smart's gonna make cars go really fast and traffic move fast in like concerts, and where you find like lots of Uber cars. But yeah, it's a patent trade dress. Again, from driving, I learned my needs, of riders, of the industry, of everyone, and I found, like people getting the wrong rides. I picked wrong riders. And then the windshield stickers, they're causing blind spots, that they're causing most car accidents against pedestrians and bikes and motorcycles. And I think, when OSHA handles the safety of rideshare, you will not see this treacherous again, and of windshields and things on windshields. And anyways, most of the states, they don't allow you in US to put any stickers on windshield. But this is not my question. I came up with I patented like a new trade dress, where it's like a taxi sign, and it can be a media sign, but a taxi sign, where we attach it on the roof of the car outside, magnetic, so drivers can attach it, take it out, take it back. And then this is like a digital sign, and it displays, it has like two displays, like half display here, and one display has like Uber logo on the right side. The left side display by the doors, it has, like I'm making, for riders a logo, so it has a rider logo. So uh, the rider who's waiting for the request, he or she has a logo, like her name, numbers, picture of a pet, your pet, a picture of your kid, a picture of you, anything, it belongs to you, a logo, you put it in on the app, and it's display on the signboard of the trade dress, or of Uber Scar, or Flying Road Scar, hopefully, sure. And so now riders are safe before they open the car and sit in the car, and then they find like someone had a gun, and like, oh, get in and give me your wallet, give me your stuff, and throw him or throw her away. or drivers, they get surprised by 1 mile away, like they're not taking the same rider, and someone don't even know where he or she is coming from, which is like really sketchy too. So yes, now rider, before you open the door, you see your name on the signboard attached on the roof of the car. It's easy to find, fast. It's not like the plate number. So you're gonna find your car fast. And it's your sign. You know it. It's your logo. You know it. Really quickly. And then same thing, you will show your logo to driver, and once driver see your logo on it, and ask your name, right? Yeah, just to confirm, then driver can start the trip. And also the location of the place of your logo, I will change it, and use it for riders logo, on the signboard and on the treasures. I will replace it with the advertising media app. Where legally I'm allowed to have it with the same size, that much, but uh, different countries from countries, like there is specification for it, and yes, I will take it as a media, and also company will make money, drivers might make money. Advertising media, companies, who was advertising, for their product, yeah, they will like it, they have, their item, on all Uber cars. Yeah, so that's my trade dress, and also we have the monitoring center. It's the smartest monitoring center is there. It has like not just monitors, not just like rider and driver behavior to control it. We don't monitor 24 hours, but if we get alerts, of problems, we really interfere and save our riders and drivers. And again, we have like really features that beside behavior. I said, we monitor like important problem, and which is it caused lots of car accidents. When we say, we find a problem or find a need, and we solve it with solution. That means I found problem that cause car accidents. So if you go on data, you'll find your data is matching my conclusions and my